All right, we are live, guys.
All right, hold on.
That was painful. I do apologize. Thank you, Jared, for coming back. Hopefully, other people will come back.
See, now it's showing at the top of your thing that you're
yeah,
live.
See, this is so. I tried to use OBS because it's fancy, and I wanted to. So what I wanted to do was use a custom thumbnail for the live stream.
Yeah.
However, you can't do that when you go use Google Hangouts through YouTube for some lame reason. I don't know why.
I will show you, Darren, after the live stream to change the thumbnail.
Okay.
I just killed an undead dragon.
Yay! Killing the dragons. So, so I was trying to use like Hangouts, Google Hangouts, not associated with YouTube, through OBS, and it was a big disaster. So we are now live.
Woo!
Woo!
Oh, he said the North said the audio is better too.
Yay! I like good audio.
Jaeger.
So, oh yeah, we were talking about GoPros. So,
Rogos.
Yeah, I'm looking at possibly selling mine.
Man, that is tragic.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, obviously, to continue my channel, I'll have to get another one in the future, especially to continue motovlogging, which I love. But I also want. I have no idea what's going on with Bonos. I don't know. But,
who's Bonos?
Sorry. Let me finish this tangent, and then we'll talk about Bo. So I want to get a couple of suction cup mounts. Suction cup to
check it out. Check it out. This is the Delkin tripod. This actually is one piece, and I undid it so that I have two pieces.
Oh, nice.
This was like $100.
So I don't know. I would be nervous like you strapping it to the outside of my car. However, yes. I have seen other YouTubers do that, and it would make me nervous. But
yeah,
I would do it. So Bonos is an. Whoa.
Wait, somebody disliked this one too, so somebody is trolling.
It could be David Snyder because he's being a not nice individual.
Oh, that was sarcastic, or
I have no idea, but it's gone because I don't know him enough to joke with him. I mean,
what did he say? Oh, never mind.
That's
what he said. I didn't see it, so.
But Bo knows he was a troll, and he was trolling one day, and he wasn't very good at it, so we joked about it.
Ah, okay. I'm gonna go to Twitter and tweet out this link. Let's see.
Twitter. Yeah. I don't know who that is as far as David Snyder's troll.
Yeah, I have horrible memory and such, so I don't, unless they're regular in my channel, I don't remember, so I do apologize.
All right. Wait, now I'm confused. There's Bo and David Snyder, and David
Snyder's a new person.
Yeah, this David Snyder's troll has actually sent me stuff and everything, and actually subscribed to my channel. And I don't know if they've unsubscribed or not. I have no clue who they are. I don't know if David Snyder knows who they are.
I
don't know.
Interesting. Okay.
But that's basically what the David Snyder's troll means. It means it's somebody that's either a fan of David Snyder or it's somebody that's just making fun of David Snyder. I have
gotcha. No clue. Okay. So yeah, that's my plan. Like in the future, I'd like to do some car related stuff on my channel,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
I'm so torn on the direction of my channel. I have a couple ideas with kind of like what I want to do as far as auto stuff, but it's kind of like a relationship thing. So I'm working on a couple relationships to kind of give me the means that I need to go and get some videos and stuff like that. And so I'm working on that aspect. But like one thing that I really miss with my channel is I miss having a car for my channel, like a specific channel car.
Yeah.
And so I kind of feel like I've lost a little bit of my identity with that. But that being said, kind of look into the future. I'm really considering buying a car for the channel, like a specific car channel. And there needs to be a couple things that happen first. Like first off, I need to be making some steady money on YouTube, and so
Yeah.
I'm about 400 and some odd subscribers away from having 1,000, and then I will make maybe like 30 or 40 bucks on YouTube a month from YouTube itself. And then I have other streams of YouTube income coming in already. And so once that comes in, I don't know, man. I really want to buy the new Supra, but I'm so torn because the new Supra is going to be priced in the low $60,000 range. And so if I'm going to have to do that, first off, the channel's going to have to make some pretty decent money. But at the same time, I don't know, because I'm going to have to turn the channel into an LLC and kind of do it like that. But I don't know. There's this direction. And then at the same time, I could spend less money and do a project car, like that video that I dropped yesterday about the Elephant engine crate package. Getting like an older muscle car or getting like an old school car, decking it out, like redoing the like I do a resto mod, but with 1,000 horsepower and 90 foot-pounds of torque.
That would be freaking awesome.
So right now the Hellcat engine is priced at right under $20,000. So with this engine, I'm going to assume that it's going to be closer to $30,000, or like maybe $31,000. So like just the engine is supercharged. They come together. So then you have to think, you need a shell, right? And I don't know, the shell is maybe like $1,500 to $2,000. Really depends on what you buy. And then to resto mod the interior, here's the thing. I like older cars, but I don't like older cars. And so the reason that I say that is I love my creature comforts, where I love technology, I like tech stuff, and I want it to be completely like teched out on the inside. And so that's kind of like where I struggle, because I want like digital cluster gauges, I want the touch screen, I want, lane indicator, and
you want stuff to play with.
Yeah. And I'll never not have a rear backup camera. So that's something that I'm thinking of, because then I'm thinking if I did a project car, I'd be spending like $45,000 if I wanted to go and do something like that. So it's just really tough. I mean, I have more videos if I did the project car route, but if I did the project car route, I'm gonna have to like wait on people to help me with parts and help me with things. And so, and if I just go buy a Supra, I just go buy a Supra. But like the thing that kind of irks me with the Supra is that the Supra is going to be in the low $60,000, but it's based off of the BMW Z4 platform. So you're basically buying a BMW Z4. So the engine is BMW engine. It's not the JZ engine that Toyota had back in the day. So it's literally like buying. It's almost like, okay, so you know how Scion and Subaru, they did their little twin project where they had the BRZ and the FRS.
I believe there was a Kia involved as well.
There was. Really?
I believe so. I believe from what I heard, there was the Kia, or I know there was at least.
Are you thinking Toyota?
No, because it was Scion. It was the Scion FRS and the Subaru BRZ.
Those are
I believe there was a Kia.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. But the FRS ended up being the Toyota 86.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. So,
but
I heard there were three different companies.
So my thing is that with the Supra, so stock, this is like before you start modding and stuff like that. So you have to think you're buying a $64,000 car that only does like does 4.3 seconds 0 to 60. And so that's fast, but that's not $60,000 fast anymore, you know? And so with a tune and with some mods, yeah, granted that thing can go a lot faster, but the thing is, like, you're starting at a $60,000+ range, and then you want to start modding, and then you want to start adding bigger horsepower to it. And so that's just a rub. But the thing that gets me the most is that if I had a BMW, I would get rid of the BMW after 80,000 miles. Because no BMWs are good after 80,000 miles. You get all the problems and all the whatevers. And so the thing that makes the Supra so awesome is the engine is insanely strong. It is a workhorse. It is a beast. And you're not getting the JZ engine. You know what I'm saying? You're getting a BMW engine.
Yeah.
And so, because I mean, people are still buying the old Supras for like $30,000 still. And so, you know, the engines are still going strong. And so that's just my only rub. That's just a.
So, I don't know if you're interested in supercars at all, but I've noticed that for that 60,000, you could be getting like a GTR, a used GTR, or a used R8 if you're looking.
Right, but the thing is that the market is saturated with R8s, and the market is saturated with that. If you look at a Supra, there is a handful of people that will have the new Supra, and of that handful of people, there's only going to be a handful of those people that have cameras and are putting it on YouTube.
Gotcha.
So I would literally be one of the only people on YouTube posting about the Supra, uploading videos, and I will get hundreds of thousands of views.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, and so because some people, like, you know, when the Hellcats came out, they went and bought a Hellcat, started a YouTube channel. They all have over like 200,000 views. I mean, 200,000 subscribers already. You know, and so that's just the thing. That's the why, like, that's kind of like a little bit of the rub here, where I'm like, okay, so there's a lot of cool cars that I would want to buy, but I want to buy a car for my channel, and I need to be really particular about the car. You know. Just because I'm expecting that car to bring an audience to me. Because if you look at my, hold on, I'll show you guys my analytics here. Okay. Let's open up another tab.
So we have, while you're doing that, it looks like we have 6 people in the chat. How's everyone doing tonight? Ooh, we have 7 now. 7's good.
No, that's me doubling up right now. I just.
Oh, okay. Ooh, we now have 8.
Maybe that was me doubling up. I just got off it. Let's see. Creator Studio.
Jared's still doing good.
Woohoo!
Have you made any new videos yet, Jared?
If he did, I haven't got any notifications yet. So
Jared's a busy guy. He's got his full-time job, and then he's got his guide business as well as family. So I might say he's busier than I am. Well, without a job, yes, he's busier than I am. So
wait, how do I share my screen now?
So top in the left-hand corner, it's the red arrow. So Jared has a video that he shot. He just hasn't edited yet. So I have one that's almost done.
Let's see. Oh, my kid's crying.
Oh.
Okay. Let's see. Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah, I see Daren.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. So now it should open up. Now the interesting analytics thing for me, so they have my watch times down. Look at all the sadness, guys. But here's the thing that's really interesting with my channel. So if we go to, hold on, was it watch time? Where does it tell you the analytics of the percentage of people? Maybe it's watch time here. So, okay, here we go. So subscribe, not subscribe. This is what's disgusting. No. Hold on. I'm trying to see, because there's a thing where it tells you how many people watch your channel that are subscribed but not subscribed, and it kind of just has the comparison. But I'm pretty sure 98% of my people. Oh, hold on. Is it here? No.
The analytics is kind of confusing sometimes. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Maybe it's traffic sources. Is that? Hold on. No. Maybe it's this. But it gave me like a flat out percentage.
Oh, wow.
Of wait, maybe it's this. I like how I hate how it switches. Need to build an audience. Here we go. There we go. You see it?
Oh my gosh.
You see that? So this is what I wanted to show you guys. So 97.1%. So I actually went up now, 2.9% people. And so that's the thing. So with the car channel and with me buying a specific car, what I need to do is I need to figure out how to get these guys to subscribe. These guys are not subscribed, but I get a lot. I get a decent amount of views. And I want to find this person in Jamaica and say hi.
Nice.
And look at that, 99.1% male. But I haven't experimented with this, but so that's the thing. That's why I want to have a car that's particular for the channel, because that's going to help me. I don't know if you guys play with your analytics. So this video, you know how they say one video can really change your channel?
Yeah.
This video right here. But let me show you guys lifetime. Or actually, I'll show you 2018 since I started in 2018. So it's this one freaking video.
Wow. 52,000 views? Holy crap.
No. That's 52,000 minutes.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And then, so, a couple of my Honda videos have done well, but I found that oh, that sucks.
Does it suck like a vacuum?
Yes.
All right. So Dose of Dad says it's normal to not have all your subs watch your content. Yeah. You'll have a much higher engagement from non-subbed than subbed. That's a good thing.
Yeah. Oh, Dose of Dad, man. I haven't talked to him in a while.
Yeah, my channel's the same way, as 90-some% is unsubscribed.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe that's my problem, because I'm actually looking at my analytics now, and I have 50.1 not subscribed and 49.9 subscribed.
You're about even.
Yeah. Oh. For some reason, the top country is the United States.
I wonder why.
Wait. No, I don't want to screen share. I want to turn on the camera. Did it work?
No.
Turn camera on.
We see your avatar.
Am I back?
No, you're wearing a whistle. You're blowing a whistle, dude.
Ugh. Okay, am I back?
There you go.
Okay. I was figuring it out. That was weird.
Yeah, so I'm about even on my audience.
It's discouraging sometimes.
Well, that gender thing, Philip, I had mine like 99 point whatever percent male as well, and I created a video about it, laughing about it, because I know quite a few females that actually watch my channel. Sometimes that analytics messes up, so you might have more women than it looks like watching your channel.
Well, honestly, I don't care because I mean I'm a car channel, and so I would rather have women sitting on my car than watching my YouTube channel in a non-sexist way.
Well, I mean, you've got good numbers, so just keep on doing what you're doing. And
yeah, right now I think I have a rolling average of about like my rolling 48 average or 48-hour average. It fluctuates between like 1,200 to like 1,500 views, and so I can't get past the hump. I mean, when my video was trending, and I don't understand how sometimes YouTube will allow a video to get more views than the other stuff. It's so random. Like,
yeah, I'm not sure. So, do you have any exciting videos coming out?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Well, I had a fail the other day. So there was a so the BMW M4 that I did a review on, my mic wasn't on.
Oh, that sucks.
Or hold on, I'll show you guys. So here is my GoPro stand thing. And so what ended up happening was, oh shoot, hold on. You guys still see me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did it freak out? Hold on, my screen like freaked out. I got a loose USB-C cord. Come on.
Gotcha.
And so sometimes it gets stupid. Okay, so this thing right here. So this plugs in, and so this got loose all the way. So it was like that, and I didn't notice that. So it was like the entire freaking time. I was so upset. And so I lost all that footage, and I lost the footage of the CLA Mercedes-Benz 250 that I did, and that's my new avatar pic, and I was posting some pics on my social media about. I got really good pictures of it, and I had a really good review, and it was a lot of fun to drive. It was a modded out one, and that got sold. So I can't go back and redo the video.
Oh, that sucks. Hey, let me see your stand one more time. I want to see how you have it set up.
Oh, okay. So when I record videos, god dang it, man. Stupid. This thing is so loose. I need to get a better USB-C thing. Don't ever buy it from China. It sucks. Okay.
Wait, what do you mean by USB-C thing?
I can't show it to you.
Okay.
So I have a MacBook Pro, and so it's not USB, it's USB-C.
Okay.
And so
you're not using it for your GoPro?
This camera, I'm using it to record my video. So like that video that I shot and put on my Facebook profile, that worship song thing that I did, I recorded it with this. I put the GoPro in there, and then I shot it with this thing. So now when I'm going and doing my videos, I am using this. I'm walking around, and obviously it's not set up like this, but this is set up in a way with my light box like right behind me, so that's picking up everything for me. But I like that. Bad boys, what you gonna do?
How do you have your microphone hooked up?
Which one?
How do you have it the external mic mounted to your?
Okay, so so the GoPro is not in here. This is the casing for it.
Yeah.
And so above the casing, there's a cold shoe mount.
Okay, so that is what?
So this thing.
Sorry, that's a third-party GoPro housing.
Yes.
Okay.
And so this thing, it'll just slide on there.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
MC Lockdown, how's it going?
What's going on, MC Lockdown? What's going on, Dose of Dead?
So you are a bison, huh?
Oh, that's my college shirt. You like you like my man titties?
So how about you, Mr. Teebee? Do you have anything in the works?
Basically, just got a couple things uploaded, getting ready to release. Got some podcasts getting ready to release. Got some stuff. A lot of stuff's been going on with Tammy. Got it releasing on vlogs. Got some reviews coming out for food and other stuff. Got a review coming out on a man's razor. I got quite a bit of stuff coming out this week.
Nice. So since we have everyone here, and by everyone I mean we have 6 people in the chat, we all want to know when the Teebee Awards is.
The Teebee Awards is going to be as soon as my health can get better to where I can go further than down the street. Me and Daren will be hooking up somewhere publicly and recording it. Yeah.
So that's what's going on with that, guys. We ask you to be patient and understanding. MC Lockdown, this is Saturday Night Shenanigans. We generally don't have a topic. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. Otherwise, we just have random shenanigans. That's hence
North. The reason why I don't use my Canon to shoot with is I'm noticing it's first off it's heavy and it's way bigger, and so I find if I have a more compact setup, it's so much easier because okay, so like when I'm sitting in the car with my mount, usually the car mount is on the windshield like this, and the camera kind of gets hung like this. So the camera's hanging upside down. And so what ends up happening is with the cold shoe mount that is attached to the camera, since it's upside down, I get a lot of shake and I get a lot of like jiggle, 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 jiggle. And it's been freaking driving me nuts. And so because of that, I've actually completely switched how I'm going to do that kind of going forward. I bought this mic. So it's not a powered mic, but it's a Dutige. I can't spit it, but basically it's this guy. And so this guy is going to attach to the GoPro housing, and then I'm going to clip this, and I can clip this like kind of down, and you can still hear it's a universal unidirection mic, and it picks it up so well. And so what I'm finding is that I want to run and gun. I want to be able to pick up. I want it to be very
easy.
Calling it. Yeah, someone was calling, and it went through my computer into my ear because I have the headphones on. I was like, "What the crap's going on?" And so, just burped. So that's kind of like why I've been refining my getup. Plus, I use stabilizers and things like that too, with kind of what I have going on. And so it's kind of hard to use a stabilizer and have to like balance this. This makes it like impossible to balance. So you get a lot of camera shake when I'm kind of going around and holding it. Not like this, but like, I keep it straight. And so that's actually one of the reasons why I want to buy a GoPro Hero 7, because the Hero Black 7, because virtually all of the
stabilization.
All of the shake has gone away. Yep. And so on a lot of early videos, I'd use my cell phone with this gimbal. And so the problem that I was falling into is that in the summer months, the phone overheats when the camera's on. And so it cut up the footage. And like, you look really stupid when you take a sales guy with you in the car and you're shooting footage, and then you need to cool down your phone so you can keep shooting. And so I have been trying to find a way to minimize the stuff I have to carry, get the best image quality that I can get the best sound quality that I can get in a very compact, easy way, So I just run and gun. Everything is in the same spot, but it's like a learning thing. I bought this and I bought this, and right now I'm not using my DSLR camera hardly at all, but there's going to be a time where I'm going to want to use it, like when I want to film different stuff. Actually what I'm thinking is I'm thinking about buying a second one of these and just having my DSLR camera set up to do shots here when I'm filming for some stuff, but I also want to set up the GoPro so I can live stream. I want to live stream like this, but this is not the quality that I want. I want 4K quality. And so the 4K quality is not going to come through unless I get the capture card.
Yeah. This is my setup, and it's fairly light. I don't like this hanging, but I haven't been able to come up with anything, and it's definitely light. So, and And I like
Wait,
how I
so the mic dangles?
yeah, it just hangs.
So I mean, like, are you like vlogging with that?
Yeah, I just walk around like this.
And it doesn't like go.
No.
Really?
I mean it. Yeah, it doesn't. I mean it doesn't shake very much. And that's well. I also have like I think I have 2 of these on it.
Okay.
So I have one of the foam ones and then this dead cat.
I want one of those dead cats.
They were like $5 on Amazon.
Oh, were they?
Yeah.
On a total different side note, have you guys ever cold brew coffee?
No, I don't drink coffee, so
I've had it.
I'm considering cold brewing coffee. I have like a big liter tub thing, and I'm kind of becoming a coffee snob. And you can brew with the whole beans. And so I do a dark roast, and so I'm considering doing a cold brew, getting like one of those little sacks, dumping all the coffee in there, and just letting it sit for like a day and a half.
That could be fun if you like it. Sorry, I've never drinking coffee, so I couldn't give you any.
Wait, like you just don't like it, or
I've just never drank it.
His coffee's Mountain Dew.
Yeah, Mountain Dew and Rockstar.
Just never had like an inclination to drink coffee?
Nope.
Ever have those like early mornings where you're like, man, I can't afford an energy drink, but I need a dose of dad?
No. No.
I'm telling you, man, I become a happier person once I have coffee in the morning. It wakes me up, and it just does great things for people through me. And makes me like poop.
No.
Yeah, I was about to say it's a natural diuretic.
I don't need that. Jared says Mountain Dew for life.
That is a ginormous Mountain Dew.
It's only a liter.
Yeah. So MC Lockdown wants to know where we're from. Like where we're from or where we're at, bro.
Yeah.
Because that's 2 different things.
You got to be more specific. I'm from Utah, but I live in Ohio.
Ohio's for lovers, man.
Well, why do you think I'm here?
Hey there. That was like a Hawthorne Heights reference right there.
I haven't heard them in like 80 years.
It's because one of the guys died in the band and they like stopped playing.
That would probably make me not want to play too.
Yeah. I'm from California and I live in Oklahoma.
But you also lived in Ohio.
I lived in Ohio for 10 years.
Oh, wow.
I don't remember what part, but I know you lived in Ohio.
Cincinnati.
Okay.
So you're down from where almost where I grew up, down in around like Middletown, Westchester area.
Dude, I lived in Mason.
Okay, yeah, no, exactly. Around Kings Island.
Yeah, I just say Cincinnati because it's a bigger city.
Yeah.
Texas.
Oh, McLockdown, where in Texas? Because I'm in Oklahoma. I'm in Shawnee, Oklahoma. So I'm about 35, 40 minutes from the city. I'm more east, southeast a little. But I'm 3.5 hours from Dallas, and the closest In-N-Out burger. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I hate you.
I wish we had one.
Dude,
oh, my gosh. That is
the burger of the gods, man.
That is one thing I miss. One of the restaurants I miss from Utah. The main restaurant I miss is Cafe Rio.
Wait, In-N-Out made it to Utah?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow, it's a pretty good reach.
Well, they're from California, so I would think they'd make it to Utah before Texas.
Yeah, fair enough.
We need to franchise it, Daren.
I know. I really want a franchise of Cafe Rio if I could afford it.
So what is a Cafe Rio?
So it's like Chipotle on steroids. It's a lot better than Chipotle.
So it's like massive Ebola. Is that what it is?
No, it's no, it's a Mexican restaurant.
Wait, so what is the steroid aspect of Chipotle? Because I think everyone understands Chipotle.
you go in and get taco. You go in and stand in line and get your taco or your burrito or your. I always got the salad because they put a tortilla down and then the salad, and then they have amazing dressing. They do a tomatillo ranch.
Okay.
So freaking good. But it's, as far as the steroids, it tastes better.
That's not like, steroids.
It's like Chipotle is a 1 on the tasting scale, whereas Cafe Rio is a 10.
Okay, that's extremely biased, but I will. I mean, I'm not a big. Actually, I'm more of a Qdoba guy than a Chipotle guy.
We don't have a Qdoba or whatever that is.
See, I would say that a Chipotle on steroids would be like a Moe's.
There is a Qdoba in Beaver Creek.
Oh my gosh, you MC Lockdown, you cannot say Whataburger is better than In-N-Out. That is not allowed. No way.
That's no way. You're banned. I'm joking. MC
Lockdown, here's the best things that you can get In-N-Out. You get a double. Okay, you get that with raw onions on it. You don't get grilled onions. You get the raw onions on it, and then you get the fries animal style. So they put the cheese, Thousand Island dressing, and then caramelized onions on top of that, and then you get a root beer. That's just the way you got to eat it.
You can get animal style at Rally's too.
What?
You can get animal style at Rally's.
Is it like the same concept?
I don't know. I don't like a lot of fast food French fries because by the time I always get them, they're cold and soggy and disgusting.
Burger King, man.
I will rarely get fries. Just because they're always cold and soggy and disgusting.
So that's takeout. What about dining in?
I have the same issue with dining in.
And you got to send that stuff back, bro. If that's not hot and piping, and you're like literally right there, you'd be like, "Excuse me, it's the carde." You know, you got to say you got to say something. You don't get cold fries at a restaurant, bro. I will not stand for that.
But I'll go to Red Robin and I'll murder their fries,
dude. And it's bottomless fries.
Yeah,
you gotta find the bottom.
The weird the thing about me and fries is I always have to ask for ranch. I dip my fries in ranch.
I do that too. Either that or do the fry sauce.
You what? No way.
Yep.
Okay, so there's memes galore out there that fry sauce is all from Utah. Like if you step outside of Utah, you don't know what fry sauce is.
Hey, I went to Kroger today, and Heinz actually makes it now. It's called mayo sauce.
Oh, that's right. I remember that.
I missed this whole thing. Explain to me what fry sauce is.
Basically, it's mayonnaise and ketchup mixed together.
That's Thousand Island.
No, it's not. But
minus the relish.
Thousand
Island is tomato. Sorry, it's ketchup, mayonnaise, and relish, and then some spices.
See, the fry sauce doesn't have the spices. It doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't have the relish. But there's also a debate in the food industry that the mac sauce is Thousand Island.
It is Thousand Island.
Jared, rant on fries. I'm from your family. That was actually your brother that got me started on that when we went to a one-man band.
I'll tell you what, my favorite dipping sauce is actually from Whataburger. It is a spicy ketchup. That is the ketchup of the gods. It is amazing. It is like just the best ketchup in the world. But I'm one of those weird people where
I wouldn't admit that.
I salt my ketchup. I don't salt my fries.
Interesting.
I know some people like that.
Because the thing is, if you salt the fries, there's only so much salt that stays on the fries. But if you salt the ketchup, it all stays there, and you get the right amount of salt in every dip. Fat boy trait.
Yeah, I don't eat ketchup, so I eat ketchup, just not fries with ketchup.
Wait, what do you eat ketchup with then?
Hot dogs, hamburgers.
Wait, how do you not? Potatoes and ketchup go together, bro. It's like PB&J.
I don't like PB&J.
You're a voice of calamity and disruption and ununity.
I guess it depends on what kind of potatoes you're talking about. Like, I like French fries, but I dip it in ranch. If I have to, I'll dip it in ketchup. But
Oh my
ranch.
gosh, you don't say it like that. It's a privilege. It is a privilege to dip it in ketchup. Oh my goodness.
I don't like hash browns. They're so disgusting.
What?
I don't like hash browns.
Are you sure you're American?
I don't like baseball either.
I'm not a big fan of baseball.
Now, wait a minute. On the hash browns, are you talking like McDonald's, like hash browns hard, or are you talking about actual hash browns from like Waffle House?
Ooh, those are good.
I've never been to Waffle House. I couldn't.
What?
I've never been to Waffle House. I couldn't answer that accurately.
If you want a spot to think about life and have a full belly, the Waffle House is the place to go.
Yeah.
It's a stop at every. It is a stop that you reach at the end of your journey. The Waffle House will always be there to give you a beverage and a warm hug.
Yeah, and it is true. If it doesn't matter what happens, they will always be open. I have seen it.
Tried and true.
So as far as the hash browns, like McDonald's hash browns, are tolerable because they're just not normal hash browns.
No, they're like a misformed tater tot, is what they are.
Yeah, and so theirs is tolerable. Like, but normally if I go to like Bob Evans or something like that or IHOP, I'll get the home fries.
Well, those are potato slices or
they're cubes, but yeah.
Cubes, yeah.
But I generally don't eat them. So,
do you guys have a Jimmy's egg where you're at?
A what?
A Jimmy's egg?
Nope.
Do that. It's like a breakfast brunch place. And they serve like lunch there, but they don't serve dinner. It is amazing. If you ever find one, you go there.
McLockdown says IHOP is better. The one in Springfield is not. The one in Springfield is horrible.
Yeah, it is garbage.
So,
Gabbage.
But the one in Beaver Creek is fine. They're good. I go to that one all the
time. Mr. Teebee, have you tried the Victor's Tacos in Springfield?
No, I have not, but I know who owns it. So, but I haven't tried them.
Are they any? I mean, do you trust the person that owns it, or?
Well, it's got good reviews. It's just the way that they make their tacos. I feel like that I can make them tacos at home.
Okay.
For a little bit cheaper, but they do have really good reviews. So,
gotcha.
Just all of what you want. It's not a Taco Bell type of taco place. It's not a actual Mexican like Casa or El Toro. It's an actual taco place. You're going to get an actual like soft taco or a burrito that you would make at home. That's what it reminds me of.
Is it in any relation to the Victor's Tacos in Dayton?
No.
Okay. Mr. MC Lockdown asks, what is everyone's talents on YouTube?
Moving my mouth.
So, go for it, Mr.
Thumbs down.
Hey, this live stream doesn't have a thumbs down. Sweet.
The thumbs down was removed.
Yeah.
Yes. Now everyone's got a thumbs down.
Probably. So for me, the reason that I started YouTube is back in the day when I was younger, I did video editing classes in high school, and I loved it. I would have started doing videos back then, but that was before digital. Well, digital was out, but it wasn't. It was super expensive.
Yeah.
And so now I can do my videos on my phone or a camera. I have a laptop, so it's easier to do. But the reason I started my YouTube channel is because I moved from about 3 or 4 years ago. I moved from Utah, where I grew up, and I wanted to share my adventures with my family in Utah. That's the main
awesome.
reason that I started. But from there, I've gotten some pretty I've gotten some good numbers. I've got over 500 subscribers.
Get it.
Sweet. I've met some wonderful people like Mr. Teebee and BLP3.
I don't know about that.
So it's more than just making videos. It's relationships as well. And it's kind of weird for me because I'm normally antisocial. And so this has kind of gotten me out of my shell and out of my comfort zone. And so I've seen growth in that. But as far as making movies or videos, I'm still working and still growing in that aspect, and I'm still learning. Like I just switched from, I guess it's been a year now. I switched from Final Cut Pro to Adobe Premiere, and I've been learning so much more with that. And so,
dude, Premiere is a game changer.
Yeah. Jared is actually a lot better at it than I am. But he's been a great reference. So is YouTube. YouTube has some good tutorials. And the other nice thing with Adobe Premiere, that Final Cut Pro, Final Cut Pro didn't have tutorials that they made. Adobe Premiere does. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. There's nothing wrong with being new. One thing, like when I started, I had to remind myself that Roman Atwood, Casey Neistat, all the big ones, they started at the same place that we started. So
they just started at a better time.
That is very true.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, I started a vlogging channel on kind of just at a hodgepodge of music and vlogging and heart-to-heart chats, and kind of just realized through the whole process of making videos and putting it up there that I was trying too hard. Like I was trying to like pull people, pull subscribers, pull everybody, and try to like be something that I'm not. And so, for me, I ended up asking myself, why am I doing this? And what do I love? And so like the biggest thing that I have to say about YouTube is find a niche that you enjoy doing, and then pour yourself into that. At the end of the day, if you do that, you're going to be satisfied in the videos and stuff that you make, because you'll grow your skills. You will get better. You'll get faster. You'll kind of figure out what you want, and then have a better idea of how you shoot, what you want to get in your shots. And it's just a trial and error thing. But, ultimately, the one thing that you have to like not forget here is YouTube is a search engine. If you're making stuff that no one's searching for, nobody's going to watch your videos. Now, you may get a couple people to subscribe to you, and they may watch your stuff, but I mean, let's be honest though, we're making videos so that people can watch them, and we want a lot of people to watch our videos. Otherwise, kind of like, what's the point of making it? And so that's the thing with the niche. Find something you like doing, because then if you're doing something you like doing, making YouTube videos could be a release from stress. It could be just a way for you to get your creative energy out, meet new people, and yada, yada, yada. But find a niche. And that was why I switched to a car channel. I love cars. And so I don't consider any time that I spend here wasted at all, because I enjoy it. I love it. I get to sit in like $100,000 cars and drive them around and talk about it and pretend I know stuff.
What do you mean raw? Like, give us more information?
Maybe just unrefined.
That's how everyone starts out, in my opinion.
Yeah. You just gotta do it, and it's just like BLP said, it's all trial and error. You just gotta do it. Everybody makes mistakes. Nobody's perfect. And that's how you, like you said, how you refine what you're doing. It's all from trial and error.
Exactly.
Definitely. What was I going to say? I don't remember.
Uh-oh.
What?
You said you don't remember?
Yeah, editing's a pain in the butt, and it takes forever.
Forever.
Ever.
Editing takes longer than filming, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if you are real tedious on yourself and strive to do the best that you can. And, you know, like you're like me, sometimes you record something and edit it and be like, well, no, I'm not happy with that. And I'll go ahead and delete it. I'm like, no, I'm not uploading that.
Yeah.
The other thing that oh my gosh, mind blank.
That Mountain Dew.
No, it's not Mountain Dew. What was I going to say? I don't know.
But let me add something here, Daren. Since you guys have done it, the reason why I created my channel is I ran a business. I've always watched YouTube and stuff like that before I started actually doing videos.
Mm-hmm.
I actually got on, moved to Springfield, and wanted to make some connections.
Sorry.
Huh? Oh, yeah. I wanted to make some connections on with other businesses, pretty much for engagement, for networking, stuff like that. Ended up coming across when I punched in Springfield, Ohio. Ended up coming across somebody named Daren Hillhouse. Started started watching his videos and stuff, and figured it was kind of like an inspiration. I was always kind of self-conscious because of my health, because of my teeth, because of everything else, and being in front of the camera. So I decided to make a channel, started to vlog and branch out and do other stuff, just to show people that regardless of your circumstance, you know, that anything is possible. Doesn't matter what you look like on the outside. You know, that love is the greatest gift, and that's plain and simple. I can't tell you how many people that has really touched my heart that has come out and said, look, it's because of you, the reason why, you know, I'm doing my channel today. I see you with, you know, I hate to say this, but I see you with your teeth and everything. You're not afraid to be on camera. You're not afraid to be who you are, you know, regardless of the haters and stuff. And that's what I like. That's what my channel is all about, is pretty much, you know, positivity. I have Marfan syndrome and other stuff, but I still do what I can. I still keep going. I still show positivity. And that's what my channel's always been about, always will be about.
Teebee, what is that? What is that syndrome? Say that again.
Marfan syndrome.
Marfan syndrome.
Yeah, it's Marfan. What it is it's a connective tissue disorder that affects your heart. It affects your lungs. It pretty much affects any muscle you have, your eyes. And it can be a silent killer where your aortic valve actually separates and you don't know it, and it can kill you.
Oh, wow.
And it's got a lot of how do I put it, like side effects and stuff that goes on with your body. And plus I have other stuff going on as well.
Sure.
But I just keep going.
is that something that you're born with, or is it something that you ended up having? Like,
there's two different versions. You can have the hereditary version where you're born with it, or you can just get it. But people may not know that they have it or actually get complications from it until they're in their 40s or 50s.
Oh.
And that was the thing with me, is I always had problems in certain areas with pain with doing certain jobs and stuff and everything. But I wasn't diagnosed until I got my mid 30s to late 30s of having actual Marfan.
Wow.
So, you know, I don't, you know, I spread awareness
and there
about
he is
it.
with his Pepsi.
Yeah. I spread awareness about it and everything. And, you know, I tell people what's going on. Yes, I have my bad days and everything, but I show people that, look, you know, doesn't matter what you look like, doesn't matter what you have, doesn't matter what money you have, doesn't matter your social status, doesn't matter anything. If you want to do something, if you want to be successful, just work at it and you can do it.
That's a great message, man. I appreciate that.
Thank you. I appreciate that too, for that word.
Yeah.
For those of you that aren't aware, I think Mr. Teebee just mentioned it, but we're both in the same town, unfortunately. But
yeah, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, we're in this town. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Let's see.
Let's
see here. So in the chat, looks like MC Lockdown's been chatting. He has a lock device that he makes for school shooting safety. That's kind of neat.
Do you have a video of that? Like, what specific video should I be looking at to see that?
That actually sounds really. Really good. So I mean, that's assuming that the school is completely gated around.
Let's see. So one thing YouTube has done for me is I've mentioned that I'm antisocial, and it's just got me out of my comfort zone. Like when I first started, I would be afraid and nervous to vlog in public. Now it just doesn't bother me.
Yeah, getting all them crazy looks.
Yeah. Oh, I mean,
is MC Lockdown? Is it the actual one that's on his cover art? Because that looks like a lock that's actually on his cover art.
Oh. We need more details. Spill the beans.
Yeah, see us asking questions about it. If you haven't made a video about it, make one.
Yeah, definitely. Yes, no. See, once the video is done, I want to see it before you make it live, and I want to give you some help with getting it seen.
Definitely.
Like, there's definitely ways to get videos seen, and I think that video should be seen by a lot of people. So. Don't ever be afraid to ask a question, at least with me. Like, I'm always willing to answer any questions that I can. So. But I have been on YouTube for 3 years now. I'm actually going on my 4th year, and this is I have around 200 uploads.
Wow!
Woohoo!
Hey guys, I actually gotta head out.
No, you can't.
I'm leaving, but hey, I appreciate hanging out with you guys, and we'll definitely be hanging out.
Oh, Wednesday.
What time is that again? So I'm gonna be free later on Wednesday.
Are you? What time zone are you in?
I'm in Central, and so it honestly 9 o'clock Central time is probably gonna be the best for me because I actually am busy between 7:30 and 8:30.
Okay, so
you're an hour ahead of me.
Yeah, I'm an hour ahead. So we plan on 9 o'clock your time.
Yeah, yes, that'd be 10 o'clock your time.
Yep.
That'll work best for me.
Okay, I'm still trying to come up with. I have an idea on a topic. I want to run it past you in private message, and then
sure, absolutely, guys. Hey, I'm not sure who all is here, but thanks so much for hanging out. They're gonna still continue on.
Yeah.
But again, pleasure to be here and enjoy the conversation with you guys, especially you, Mr. Teebee. We don't get to chat too much, so this was kind of nice. But I will catch you guys soon. Y'all take care. Feel free to message me on Instagram or on Twitter or on Facebook. I'm BLP3Motors everywhere. So don't be a stranger.
Check out his channel. Hit that red button.
Oh, you don't have to check out my channel. Just check out my other social media and talk to me. I like talking.
All right.
All right, guys.
Have a good night.
Live long and prosper.
Have a good one.
Do you have a patent on one device working on more information now? That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, see, and if he's got a patent on it, then, if he does a video on it, you got to think of it this way, that's his. Nobody else can use that.
Yeah, yep. Let's see that. Nope, that. So I'm just checking out your channel. Don't mind me.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Let's see. So I apologize. I gotta go use the facilities. I'll be right back.
Well, you go right ahead. So MC Lockdowns, how long have you been doing YouTube?
Sorry about that.
You're cool. MC Lockdown said he'd hang on. He'd be right back.
So, yeah, what else are you up to? Dealing other than dealing with your health?
Basically, like I said, I'm going to be releasing that video. I've had a lot of stuff other than Tammy being sprayed by a skunk. I've had a lot of stuff been going on with her. That'll be in a vlog. Monica's foot is real bad again, so I'll probably have to take her maybe to the ER tomorrow. If she's wanting to go, if she's not wanting to go, then we're just going to call the doctor Monday morning. Been up to with that. Went to the grocery today. And by the way, I went to the one Kroger that we normally go to, and because they're remodeling it, every single freezer section except for one had no product in it. So we had to go to another Kroger location to get our freezer food.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You're fine, MC. Not a problem. Thanks for coming back.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much, like I said, I've got all kinds of stuff that I'm hoping to come out here soon. Planning on doing some more live streams. Planning on hoping maybe possibly that you'll be in some of those too as well.
Rad.
Hopefully my health will get a little bit better, like you said, so we can finally get the TV awards done.
Hopefully.
And over with, because I would like to get this one done and over with, and then maybe possibly playing another one before, maybe at least before the beginning of the year next year.
That would be sweet. So for those of you that I don't know if you do or do not have a Discord, I'd love to have you join me. Basically, I have a Discord server where I can chat and interact with you guys. So if you do have Discord or interested in signing up, there's a link in the chat. I can put it in there again. Just a different way to interact with people. So hit it up. And the other thing that I want to kind of get some help with, hold on, tonight, I am on my Facebook page. I am 2 away from 50 for following. So I'm going to share my Facebook page, and I want you guys to follow that.
We can get that at least by tonight or Sunday, at least.
That's my goal right there, is to get at least 50 followers. So, let's see. I have one video coming out this week, hopefully 2. I have 20 minutes worth of footage that I'm trying to cut down into 2 videos. So that's my goal.
We're gonna just try to cut it down into 2 videos, like 2 shorter videos instead of 1 long video.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Just liked on you guys. Wait, you like my Facebook page? Hold on, I'm refreshing.
I don't know if you like that or if you like the actual video stream. Gotcha. Well, so if you have a Discord, join. I'd love to get interaction with you. It's a small community. I'm still getting it to grow. I'm there.
Mr. Teebee's there. I have a few people. I have actually probably 20 people, but not a lot are active. So I'm trying to find some active people that we can work together and help and join create a community. So if you have Discord, definitely join, hit it up. You can message me if you have any questions or comments, or say, hey, I hate your video, or things like that. So it's all interaction, it's all engagement, it's all feedback. Yeah, feedback is how you learn and grow. So feedback is always good. So but I don't have anything going on tonight other than this. So if anyone has any questions or comments, looks like You're mainly the one in here, MC. So if you have any other comments or questions, and yes, I know I drink too much.
Yeah, it says there's 5 in here, but it looks like he's the only one that's really, engaging.
Well, that's not a problem.
Oh no,
I appreciate said engagement. Oh, now we have 6. Oh, we had 6 people.
All right.
Does Tammy want to go bye-bye?
No, she can't hear you. I think she's in the bed with mommy.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know, Tammy is Mr. Teebee's puppy.
Yeah, she's my baby. She's I meant to tell. I don't think I told you, but we weighed her the other day, and you'll find out why we weighed her in the video coming out. But she's almost 70 pounds.
Oh wow!
So she's went from 50 pounds to 70 pounds since January.
I was actually I was actually shocked to find out that our dog is 8 pounds.
Oh wow! Yeah, see, Sadie, our Pomeranian Chihuahua mix, she's I think 10 or 11 pounds. But yeah, she doesn't weigh that well for her size. I guess she does, but she doesn't weigh nearly as much as what Tammy does. Tammy's a big brute.
So I'm guessing it was you. I got a new like on my page. So I have 50 likes and 49 follows. So sweet.
Woo-hoo.
Yes. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Yep.
But yeah, when I took Leia to the vet, I was shocked that she was 10 or 8 pounds. So she's probably the heaviest thing in this house that I can lift for another 2 weeks.
Oh wow, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I forget about it quite often too. Like last night, I helped my girls clean their room, and I was lifting some things I shouldn't be lifting. So, yeah, 2 more weeks and I'm good to. I'm probably gonna have to go look for factory work until I can find something technical related.
Not to change the subject, but MC lockdown. I'm pretty sure Daren's already said it. I'm pretty sure if you have any issues with Google Hangout, he can help you, or I can help you either way. The computer stuff, just like last night when we went live on my channel, I was struggling. Just like I said, it's all trial and error. You basically just got to do it, see what works, see what doesn't work.
What kind of computer do you have? Is it Windows or Apple?
You already know what I got.
I know what you got. I want to see what MC's got. I know Jared has Windows if he's still in the chat. He's probably working.
Really? I would assume he would have. I don't know. I just kind of assumed he'd have Mac.
No, so he has an iPhone, but his computers are all Windows.
Okay.
Because and it's understandable, but why? But because Macs are more expensive. So.
Oh yeah.
I'm a Mac guy. I have a Mac. A Mac and trash. MC's got an iPad.
Woohoo! iPads will work.
Yeah. So, and an iPhone. Ooh, do you have a MacBook or an iMac or one of those Macs?
Or a laptop or a desktop or.
One thing that's nice with Apple is everything's connected. Like me and my wife's iPhones are connected. My MacBook and my Apple TV, they're all interconnected. That they all work together. So, just got my Windows up and running.
Okay, Windows man.
I'm just giving you a hard time. It's that Mac and Windows thing. So
he can actually use XSplit. Oh, sorry.
you can use, if you're ever interested in going live, you can use OBS or XSplit. So I don't know. I'm not MacBook. I'm not sure what your from what your videos look like to me. They look kind of like vlogs, and so I don't know if you're ever interested in doing like live streams or whatnot, but you can do it through Google Hangouts, or you can use a program, a third-party program called XSplit, or there's another one called OBS. I use OBS because it's free and it's available for the Mac. And that's one of the reasons I got a Mac, is because I don't like Windows. So, but
Yeah,
they are, the
like
Macs
you
are
said
definitely,
last time, Darren. It's all about, if you like Android or if you like iOS. It's just all in what you prefer. Some people like it, some people don't.
Preference. So, although a Windows machine might be making it to the Hillhouse sometime, just because I wanna do gaming. The Mac is not good for gaming, so we'll see.
And I will say, I mean, OBS I think is a lot better, regardless of whether you use Mac or Windows. But if you are a first starter with live streaming, I would do Google Hangouts. With having Windows, I would do Google Hangouts. Try to figure out as much as I can about that. Then I would go to XSplit because it's a little bit easier on connectivity, and you don't have to tweak as many things. And then go to OBS after that. That would be my suggestion. But you could always go with Google Hangouts first, and then go straight to OBS as well. It just all depends on what you want to do.
Yeah. So if you're trying to do like a hangout and go live like this, basically what you do is you go into YouTube and go into live streaming. And the easiest way that I've found to do is create an event. And let's see. One second. Two seconds. Hold on. Hold on. And I actually created a video on how to live stream through Google Hangouts, so I'm going to share it. And as far as I understand, you can't go live with Google Hangouts from an iPad or an iPhone. It has to be done on a desktop.
Yeah, you're right.
So I know the iPad and the iPhone have YouTube Creator or YouTube Studio that you can use to go live on the mobile device.
Yeah, and you don't have to have any external stuff to do that. You can just do it straight to YouTube.
Yeah. So the YouTube, like when you go to go live, that actually looks kind of nice as well. I was playing with that earlier today, where you go to upload a video, and it gives you the option to upload a video or go live. So, I have an old laptop with Vista, Windows 7. It does not work with OBS. That's sad.
Well, yeah. Well,
And
if you have, yeah, I can see that.
That's honestly why we're using Google Hangouts right now. We tried an hour ago to use OBS, and the problem is it's so resource intensive sometimes. So we switched to just straight Google Hangouts.
Yeah, before this, before I got this all-in-one, I had a really, really, really old laptop, and if I used anything other than Google Hangouts, like if I used XSplit, I literally had to live stream in 480p. and most people do 720p to 1080p. So I mean, I couldn't hardly run anything on that old laptop. OBS definitely would not work on that. Plus, doing Google Hangouts gives you practice and stuff. You don't have to worry about all the, settings and tweaking this and tweaking that.
Yeah,
it basically does it all on its own. You get comfortable with going live. You get comfortable with how you share this, how you put all the SEO stuff in. You get comfortable with all that stuff first, and then worry about the XSplit and the OBS and all that stuff.
Oh my gosh. I remember my first couple of live streams. I was so nervous.
Me too.
Crazy.
I remember my first couple videos, man. I watched them the other day because they popped up in my where I shared them on Facebook. They popped up in my memories or whatever. So I watched one of them and I'm like, oh my God, I sound like I'm all monotone and I'm like real backward.
I need to go back and watch some of my old ones.
My transgression, you can definitely see it with my video, and I see it with yours too. You can definitely see as I learned a lot of stuff. You can definitely see the improvement from the time that I started to now, even with just the video production.
Well, I remember my first multiple videos was all about learning my camera setup and how I should do that. And so I remember just trial and error, see what would work and what wouldn't. And then there were several videos that I just did not put out because the quality was horrible. My main issue was I wanted at least HD. I wanted at least 720, and then I wanted I wanted decent sound. And so I went through an old point and shoot camera that I played with. I went through and played with my GoPro. I used to have an old Hero 3, and so I played with that, trying to figure out the sound. And then I went through and used my iPhone, figuring that out. And I finally settled on the GoPro with an external microphone. What I did, let's see if I still have it. Hold on. Yeah, there it is. I got to show you this because it's kind of interesting. If this is it. Yeah, that's not it. Hold on. 2 seconds. I want to show you what I did. Let's see. 1 second. I have so much video stuff. It's kind of ridiculous. Is that it? No. Yep, that's it. So what I did is I actually asked for Christmas. I asked for an external. Hold on. So I asked for an extra GoPro case, and so what I did is I actually drilled a hole in it so I could plug the external microphone in. Where is my old microphone?
Hey, gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, so I drilled. I literally asked for a $5-10 extra case and a $5-10 microphone and adapter, and you can see you probably can't see it, but on the back there's scratches from where I accidentally hit the back with the drill bit. So as far as using the GoPro with an iPad, I'm not sure with an iPad. I have an iPhone, and I like the old one. I would mainly use the GoPro app on my phone to view the videos, but I've always edited my videos on the either Final Cut Pro or Adobe. So I mainly just use the app to view the video while I was recording or after recording.
I know they have a GoPro channel app on the Xbox.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I watched it a couple times. It's pretty sweet what they have on there.
The nice thing with the new GoPro is it's got the screen.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually seen it at Walmart. I think it's $300, $299.
Yeah, so this is GoPro Hero 5, and it's got the screen on the back. Ooh, it's recording too. And this actually goes up to 4K, which is good, except the problem is the video files are so big that I don't have enough space on my laptop.
Yeah.
Because I normally have like 2 or 3 projects on my laptop before I move it over to the external hard drive.
Yeah, exactly. The higher quality you have, the more space it takes. Like I've been doing a lot of my videos in 4K and edit them and upload them in 4K. And it takes a lot longer to upload them with it being 4K. I mean, a lot longer.
I mean, ideally, I would love to do 4K. I just don't have the space on my laptop to do it.
Well, I think as long as you're doing, I mean, just starting out, I think as long as you're around the 720 to 1080 mark, I think you're doing okay. I mean, you know.
Yeah, that's what I mean, my main thing is I wanted to do at least 720. And that's why I went with the GoPro, is because it did 1080.
Okay.
And so the old GoPro did 1080, and this GoPro does 4K. And so,
well, it also depends on too, you know, whatever editing software you use. You can actually, you know, edit it and actually, you know, render it in another format, but it's technically not that format, but it just makes it a little bit better, I guess. If I'm saying that right. Like you can't really take a 1080p video and render it in 4K and expect it to be 100% 4K. It's not. It may make the quality a little bit better, but it's not going to technically be 4K.
Yeah, definitely. I am actually subscribed to Pusa Studios, so I'm following them. The session, I actually want a session for a secondary camera, because I want to add one secondary camera to my motovlogs, so I can add a secondary angle. The one thing that I've heard with the session is the audio isn't very good, and
yeah, that's what I heard too.
I wouldn't use it as I would not use the audio. I would mainly use it for B-roll, riding down the street. I'd mount it to my bike somewhere.
Yeah, I use my phone for everything because my phone does 4K. My editor does 4K. So I pretty much use my phone until the only thing is, you know, if I want to like show something on the phone when I'm recording something or something like that, you know, I'm kind of limited because I'm already using the phone, or if I get a phone call or something while I'm trying to record, you know, I want to get some other device to record with. But as far as my phone, even if you're just starting out, phones nowadays are resilient. You wouldn't believe what you could do with smartphones, and even with some of the editing apps out there. I mean, you can do some amazing stuff with them.
Yeah. So, so the other day when I went to film my video, I took my GoPro and went to start filming, and I turned it on and it was dead.
Oh, wow.
So luckily I had my phone with me, and I did it all. I filmed everything on my phone. So that's the nice thing with the phone, and is everyone's got one, and you can use, it's got a good camera, so there's no excuse to not create videos if that's something that you want to do.
Yeah, and I mean, even mine, you know, a lot of people are like, well, I really don't want to use a phone because of, you know, shaky hand or whatever. Well, some phones even have, you know, the stabilization actually built into it. Like my Samsung has stability for the back camera, not the front camera, but for the back camera, it has stability. So, just use the back camera for everything if you're afraid that your hand's too shaky or whatever. Because sometimes when your hand's shaky with the cell phone, depending on how you're using it, what cell phone you're using, sometimes it'll make that little pixelation in the playback. But nowadays, like I said, just the cell phones are getting so resilient that you can do anything with the cell phone.
Definitely. So if I'm planning to use my cell phone, I've got this thing that I can. Hold on. 2 seconds. So I put it in, and then I can mount it on this.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. So.
How much did you pay for that pod, for the tripod there?
This was $60, if I remember right.
All right.
So, but yeah, so it's got the screw mount that I can just mount it onto that. So if I'm planning to use my phone, I've got that. Mr. MC asked about my bike. I have a 2008 Buell Blast. It's got 490 some odd cc's. It was developed for beginner riders or teaching people to ride. So I've had it for 3 years now. I enjoy riding. I want to upgrade hopefully next year or the year after, but it's been a great bike so far.
Yep.
And I do moto vlogs on it. I believe I should have a moto vlog playlist on my YouTube channel. So I love riding my motorcycle. Every now and then you'll hear me call it a murder cycle, but it's enjoyable. Do you ride at all? Mr. Teebee is going to get a bike one of these days.
Yeah, I don't need no license though. I'm just gonna get one.
It's only illegal if you get caught.
But yeah, when I'm in a hurry with my cell phone, to get back to that, is I just use this little pop socket right here.
I want one so bad, but
Walmart, $8.
I know, but I'm cheap and financially challenged.
Fortunately, I got that that was a gift. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Because I was always trying to record stuff, like I would be in the passenger seat and I'll be recording stuff when it's nice outside, and I couldn't record through the window because the windows would be dirty from Tammy's smudge marks. So I'd have to roll down the window, and I always had a bad tendency of putting my hand out with the phone actually out the window, and we're doing like 40, 50 miles an hour down the road, and I'm afraid of dropping it. So
yeah, well, that's the nice thing with this setup is I don't have to worry about it dropping it. It's got rubber on it, so it holds it. But if I don't have this, like the other day when I went filming, I basically held it like this. Or you can hold it like this, but my fear is blocking the microphone. So I would hold it like this. So
your phone blinked.
Yeah, it's a accessibility feature for people that are deaf. However, I was putting it under my keyboard at work, and so I turned that on so I could see it. I would silence it and then put it under my keyboard, and then that way I could see it flash if I got a text from my wife. So, you had the Lightning and a Sportster. I want a Sportster 883. I want an iron so hard. So bad. That was my dream bike, was the Iron 883. So I would take that. I'd still take it, or I would take a Street Bob. I like the 48, but they only have a 2-gallon tank.
Is the Street Bob the bobber?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
I just think that's funny. That name. The bike looks sweet though, but I just think the name was funny.
Well, oh, that's right. You're the one that gives me crap in the back.
Yeah, I know. I said, you going fishing?
Jerk. So let's see. Let's find a good street bob. That one's not too bad.
No,
You want a new bike? Clicking the WR250R. That's cool. From that one. I like the look of the 8 hangers. Oh, I'm gonna find it now because this bike is so freaking sexy. Right here. This is. I didn't take this photo, but I've taken photos of this bike. This is my old boss's bike back in Utah, and so this is the bike that got me interested in motorcycles. Which comments are you talking about? The Lightning and the 883?
The bike on the screen is the one you take when you go fishing.
Yeah. Ooh, that one's kind of cool. I like the blacked out look. Like I told this guy that it's got too much chrome.
Oh no, I kind of like the chrome. Well, I like both of them, but I kind of like the chrome a little bit too. I like the white walls.
The white walls are actually cool.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, he's got the 8 hangers. He's got the forward facing. He actually sold it to get a street bob. Yeah. So these all the things that he did that he told me. He cut off these stupid rubber things right here. So he cut those off the forks. He changed the handlebars. Yeah, it looks freaking sexy. He changed the exhaust. He took off the belt guard. He changed the air filter, had that machined, and then he did the white walls and the forward facing.
Sweet.
Oh my gosh! So yeah, he sold this and got a street bob. The nice thing with the street bob is it's got a bigger tank and more power. Like the street bob's a 1200, and so it's got more power. It's better for he was riding with his girlfriend a lot more, and so he wanted the extra seat or what did he call it? He said it was better. The suspension was better for riding with 2 people, and it had more seat room. So. Oh yeah, I did see that. So I actually when I knew I was losing my job, I actually applied to the local dealership here just because I wanted to involve myself in motorcycles. I unfortunately did not get the job, but
all right, you'll find the one that's meant for you. So
yeah, I will. Oh. The bike that I'm looking at upgrading to is probably going to be the Honda Shadow.
That sounds like a car.
It's not a car. It's a Honda Shadow.
They got a Dodge Shadow.
Isn't that like 1980s?
Yeah, I think so.
Let's find a Dodge Shadow images. Oh, yeah.
$611.
What?
I think it said $611.
Oh, that's just for the part.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
That's the Cobra Street Rods exhaust.
Ah.
So, but that's what I'm looking at is the blacked out. It's the Honda Shadow Phantom. There you go. I want a cruiser. I want to be able to stretch out and enjoy the ride.
Well, yeah.
So, like my bike was in the budget, and it's a good beginner bike. And so that's why I got it. But when I ride to work, I get cramps because I'm bigger than I should be for that bike. So I want something that I can stretch out and enjoy.
Yeah, and cramps aren't good while you're riding on a bike.
No, there a couple times I had to stop or pull over and stop and stretch them out. Ooh, that's a nice looking bike. So yeah, so that's my goal is the hottest shadow.
Give me a second. I gotta do something just real quick.
No. And the other thing that I want to do at some point is you're good. The other thing I want to do at some point is I want to go to my mind just went blank. South Dakota, Sturgis. I think that would be an adventure to go up to Sturgis. So, hey, it looks like we got 7 people watching. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like button and give it a thumbs up. I had a friend that had a turbo. Wow, that would be insane. Like, ridiculously insane. That's what I was looking for. But the thing with the like, I like the 883 and the 48, but they have small gas tanks. So I want something with a decent sized gas tank that I can ride distances.
Wow, I'm back.
You're back. Back
yeah,
again.
Y'all can quit talking about me.
We're not talking about you. Talking about people in the hanging out. Hit that like button.
Woohoo!
Give me some love. Show some support.
Well, yeah.
If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. We do these live streams every Saturday night. That's why we call them the Saturday Night Shenanigans. If you're just stopping by, BLP3Motors was here for about an hour and had to leave. So, but it was good to talk to him.
Yep.
Wednesday, we're doing, me and him are doing a live stream. We're talking cars. Don't have a specific topic yet, but that's Wednesday.
Did you ever not? Just off topic. You talk about shenanigans. Did you ever see Super Troopers finally?
I did. Yeah.
Did you see the little bit where they was talking about shenanigans?
Yeah, it was funny. And it's not really off topic because we're talking about shenanigans.
Well, yeah, but I mean, we were talking about other stuff or whatever. But I thought that would be kind of cool if you had like a little intro of that.
Oh, that would be sweet. That would be cool. However, I'd be afraid of getting a copyright or community strike or.
Yeah.
So, no, you didn't miss anything. Or just notice that I have 7 people. Ooh, we're up to 7 likes. You guys are awesome. Like I said, if you haven't already hit that subscribe button, go ahead and do it. I'm halfway to 1,000. So I'm actually more than halfway to. I'm 3 away from 550. So that would be freaking awesome if we could hit that.
My goal is, and I'm pretty sure you'll hit it too, or whatever, would be anywhere between 700 and 750 by the end of the year.
That would be nice.
So we'll see.
But yeah, so we got 7 likes, guys. Appreciate the support. You guys are rocking it for me. But no, we were just talking about motorcycles. I want a motorcycle that I can put some miles on, put some distance on. I want to be able to go up to Sturgis 1 year. That's on my bucket list. The other thing that's on my bucket list is I want to ride up and down the Pacific Coast Highway.
Oh, okay.
I think that would be amazing. I think it'd be killer.
Be some good scenery.
Yeah, definitely. So that's those two are on my bucket list. The one thing that I would be afraid of riding the Pacific Coast Highway is like trying to see too much and going off the road. That would be an epic fail.
Yeah.
So, but
one of my things I was kind of jealous about was something that I seen on Instagram was Tim Schmoyer actually went to Israel this weekend, and I'm like, oh man,
I saw that on the Twitter sphere.
I'm like, I wish I could go.
You can go.
Just well, I can. Yeah, I mean,
they're not going to stop you.
Yeah.
I mean, you might not be able to get back into the country, but they're not going to stop you from going.
Yeah. Well, and you got to have the money to go. I ain't gonna get.
Sorry, that was a little too political. My bad.
I ain't gonna get out of the state with as much money as I got.
See, this brings us back to the topic that we were discussing last night. Is you ain't flying, so you better find a hover car or
I'll take the new Titanic they're supposed to build.
All right. Well, the thing with that is it's coming from England, so.
Okay, never mind.
I'm just giving you a hard time. It's my job.
Well, I just hope they build it better.
I know, right? I hope they have enough lifeboats on it.
Yeah, that too. If I got on that, I would probably definitely want to, go to the front of the actual ship or whatever on the bow and say, I'm the king of the world. I'd definitely have to do that.
That would be free.
Definitely have to do that.
I would love to come to Texas. The other thing that I want to do is the Tail of the Dragon.
I've heard of that.
One of the craziest roads in North America. Let's see. Where is Hell Kitten? She's not here to give me crap for Googling it.
I don't know. I haven't really, to be honest with you, when I told you about how she was having her pain and stuff and everything, I haven't seen her much even on social media. So I hope she's doing okay.
Yeah.
Because I was going to say something about it when BLP was talking about that Hellcat. I was like, oh, cool, we can get Hellcat and Hellcat.
All right, let's see. I guess it's also called the Deals Gap, North Carolina. It's a mountain pass along the North Carolina-Tennessee state line, bordering the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, and near the Little Tennessee River. The area is popular with motorcycle enthusiasts who cross the gap into Tennessee to drive along. The Tail of the Dragon, famous for its 318 curves in 11 miles.
Wow. That's nuts.
So 318 curves. That's crazy sauce. So you're no longer in Texas? Wait, or is Tail of the Dragon close to you? What the? So Tail of the Dragon was actually in the Harrison Ford movie The Fugitive.
The Fugitive. I remember seeing that, but it's been so long ago.
Yeah.
The Indiana Jones guy.
It was actually a good movie, though.
Oh, yeah.
That was back in the day when Harrison Ford was young.
Are you trying to stipulate he's old? No,
oh, he's old.
He still featured in some of these Star Wars movies, didn't he?
Oh, yeah. He was in the last one. That's right.
So he's still kicking.
Yeah. From what I understand, Carrie Fisher is going to be in the next one.
Oh wow!
Apparently, they have footage before she passed away. So, well, that's another on my bucket list is the Tail of the Dragon. So the Tail of the Dragon, Sturgis, PCH. I'd love to do Florida as well.
Florida.
I mean, I just want to do more riding. I'd love to be able to not have to go to work and just ride. Go.
Just join the biker gang. You'll be all right.
No, I couldn't handle. I wouldn't survive in a biker's gang.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of stuff that goes on in biker gangs. So a lot of good stuff, a lot of bad, some bad stuff.
It all depends on what biker gang you join.
Yeah, well, that's true too. But bikers do. Did I just say
you said do?
They do a lot of good for kids and people that a lot of people don't realize that they actually do. They look at a biker and they're like, "Oh, this dude is, possibly no good." And they don't realize that that person probably put many miles to help a lot of needy people.
Yeah, so my buddy back in Utah rides, not the one that I photographed him, but not the one that has Harley. But he's actually back there. They have a motorcycle club. It's not a gang. They call it it's Bikers Against Child Abuse, and so BACA is the abbreviation. But they basically when they get I don't know when the child gets I'm probably using the wrong terms, but when the child gets nominated, they basically come and the bikers come and they give them a biker's jacket, and then they'll sit out and protect the child outside their home if they need it. They're assigned a biker as a friend or a mentor or whatever you want to call it, and then they'll show up in court when it's time to testify. So they have someone. So the child has someone in their corner.
That's awesome.
And they found that it's easier for them to testify, the child to testify with the bikers there because they have someone to watch their back.
Oh yeah.
And so he's done a lot of good with that. So
well, that's awesome.
Yeah, definitely. So I don't know if I'll ever get into it. I don't personally. Well, number one, I don't have time, but I don't know. It took him like 2 or 3 years to Crash Products. I'm gonna have to check it out. Hold on. But yeah, it took him like 2 or 3 years to become a full-fledged member.
Well, you never know. When you get older and retire and want something to do, you may end up doing something like that. You know.
Yeah. He was at the time. He was single and had more time on his hands. So. Dun 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 dun.
Uh-oh, he does products like Roman Atwood's family does.
What?
Rope.
Oh.
If that's what I'm getting from the cover art, that's what I'm assuming. Unless that's the actual lockdown, just locking everything down that he's created.
Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully, well, he's in the chat. You can ask him, Mr. Teebee.
Oh, well, yeah. What is that? Is that your lock, basically, that's there in the black and yellow? Is that your lock you created? I mean, it kind of looks like it.
Do you have a website? You got me curious now. And if not, do you need one? I know someone that can build it.
The biggest thing I can suggest for him would be to have an About Us section and get it filled out on both his channels.
Yeah.
Because people will stop by your channel and they don't know what your channel is about. They don't know your other social links or any of that stuff. So That's the first thing I do when I go to a channel that I don't know. I go to their About Us section, find out about them, and then I'll check out their videos.
Definitely, me too. Well, the one thing that I've learned over the last couple of years of doing the YouTubes is your audience wants to be able to connect personally with you. And that's one thing that will get them to subscribe, is if they can connect personally. And so having that about page gives them it makes it easier for them to connect personally or emotionally, or however you want to say it.
Yeah, exactly.
So
that is one of them. One of your lock devices. That's what I kind of figured. It kind of looked like it was that there in the middle.
oh, let's see. I'm gonna drink more of my health juice. Sorry.
Go right ahead. But yeah, and as this channel here, you know, it has 23 subscribers. Well, now 24 because I just subscribed. But you know, more stuff will unlock to you once you get more subscribers as well. So
yeah. All right, MC. If you need any help with them, let me know. I build websites myself, and I enjoy doing it. So, yeah.
And I don't even know how many subscribers is it. I can't even remember. Listen to me, I sound like I'm some big YouTuber, which I'm not. But I can't remember how many subscribers you actually have to actually have end screens cards. I know I can't remember how many it is, but you may have it unlocked, you may not. But I know it takes a little while to even unlock that.
Well, you don't suck. You just it just takes time.
Yeah.
Fix your attitude.
You know, like I said, my suggestion for the About Us section is just sit down and think about how you would describe yourself and what you're doing, and also, you know, with on paper, you know, and then maybe put all your social links, and then get with somebody like Daren or whoever, and be like, okay, look, how can I implement this in my About Us section and put it in there?
Definitely.
Or About section. It's not about us. It's about.
Definitely hit one of us up, and we can definitely help you. So.
Yeah, because I couldn't tell you how many channels I went to that does not have an about section, and I'll comment on one of their videos or something because I'm curious about something. They never engage back with me. I don't know what other social platforms they're on or whatever, what else they do. So I have no other way of engaging with them, and they've lost out on my engagement because we can't get a hold of each other.
Yeah, that's one thing that I would say. Engagement is key. Like you went and you made a comment on one of my videos, and I just thought I'll go in and today or tomorrow I'll respond. I definitely make sure that you respond to that stuff.
Yeah, even if it's just a like or a heart. I mean, if you don't have time or whatever to leave a comment, at least like it or heart it. You know, if it's something that you like or I don't want you to like something if you don't like it. But at least do some type of engagement.
Yeah. So, the rope thing is a custom built wakeboard winch. That's pretty cool. The only I've never been wakeboarding. Both of my brothers have both. I've been kneeboarding. That's pretty much it. I have a hard time getting up on the kneeboard, so trying to do a wakeboard would just, yeah.
Well, the thing, I don't know if you may agree with me, Darren, or you may disagree, but the thing with cover art with YouTube, your picture up there is it's a little bit different than other social areas. You want to use that cover art to your advantage. You want to basically have that cover art kind of tell a story of actually, what you do. People may look at that and be like, well, I don't know what that is. Is that just a random picture? I don't know. So maybe add some text or something. I'm just speaking ahead of, there's lots of stuff you can do. Daren knows all about it that you can do to improve your channel.
Definitely. What did you miss? You missed quite a bit. You've been gone for a while. I'm assuming you're working.
I scratched off a scratch off ticket and won $10,000.
Lucky. Yeah, so engagement, this is actually important for you, Jared. Engagement is key. So when anyone makes a comment or leaves a comment or anything like that, make sure you engage with them, respond. And then the other thing that we were talking about is make sure you have an About Us page. Have that set up so it explains who you are, what you're doing. And then the other thing was, I believe you're doing it anyways, was the channel art.
Yeah. And that's awesome. You like and heart your comments. That's awesome. And another thing I like to say, somebody like Hell Kitten, which is an awesome supporter, or has been an awesome supporter of both of our channels. She doesn't put out that many videos, but her channel is growing. And the one reason why her channel is growing is not because of what she's doing on her channel, which her videos are excellent. I enjoy watching them and stuff. But she networks, she engages with people. Just like Daren said, the engagement is key. They see that she is genuine and they're like, oh, look, I want to subscribe to her channel. I want to support her because she supports me.
Hopefully they weren't too hard on you, Jared. Just remember, customer support is key.
Yes.
See, that's one thing. I mean, live chats are awesome. It gives you a way to interact with your audience, and that's one thing that I like about it. Like, I've learned that you're from Texas. I've learned that you got a safety lock for schools and guns. I've learned that you ride motorcycles, that you used to work for Harley Davidson. So the live stream gives you more of an opportunity to engage and interact with your audience. And so that's one of the main reasons that I love live streaming. It's just the interaction is quite amazing to me.
Yeah, and you don't have to sit there and wait. And let's be honest, a lot of times YouTube does not shoot you a notification letting you know you got a comment. So sometimes you'll miss that stuff. Sometimes you won't see it till a week later. I think that's the reason why YouTube came out with the premiere feature, where you can actually premiere videos and talk live in the chat, is because they know more and more people like to live chat to get to know each other and talk live instead of what I call playing comment tag.
Definitely. So that's my website for my YouTube and whatnot. I actually built that myself with WordPress. I've never done anything with Squarespace, but I do have over 10 years of experience in web hosting, so I do know a thing or two when it comes to websites.
Yep.
Oh. I'm actually going to end this, though, guys. I do have to get up early I don't have to get up too early, but I know my kids will get up early, so
yeah.
They woke me up. Now I'm going to tell the story. So we have probably 5 feet between us and the neighbor, and the neighbor decided to put their trash can like between our two houses. And last night they decided to put a alarm clock in the trash can without taking out the batteries and have it set for 5:30 a.m. And so we got woken up at 5:30, and we could not figure out where the sound was coming from until 6:30. We finally had to go put the trash out on the curb. And at 6. So that happened at 6:30. Finally got it fixed, and then at 6:50, 6:40ish, our kids got up. So that's my excitement.
So you're tired.
I am exhausted. I actually, believe it or not, this has not been opened, which is for me is a shock. I know, right? I've had one Rockstar that I actually milked all day, which normally it's down by 10 o'clock. And then I've had 2 of these. Well, this is my second one, but this is not Mountain Dew. This is an L-arginine supplement that basically it relaxes your blood vessels and improves your blood flow, which improves your energy. So
John would say it's vodka.
Yeah, John's crazy sauce. Behind MC Lockdown. Is it MC Lockdown phase 1 or behind? I'm looking.
Behind MC Lockdown, it sounds like a jail show.
It does, actually. Well, we try to rock. Thank you for the support. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Let's see. I'm trying to find the video really quick.
Is it on this channel or on the other one?
I'm looking. Oh, behind MC Lockdown. Okay, I'll check it out. It's on the other one.
Okay.
Mr. Teebee, before you go, put your channel link in the chat, so or say something in the chat, or one of the two.
All right, I'll just go ahead and put it in the chat. Give me a second. Can't type tonight, man. Told you. Double check stuff. Always good to double check stuff. I think that's it.
Let's see. October 29th. Let's see. All right, I will check it out. Head over to Mr. Teebee's channel, or sorry, Teebee Presents. Show him some love and support. I definitely want to say thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for the love and support. You guys are awesome. Have an amazing day.
Bye-bye.